Hello, Commanders, and welcome to the 150 Survive the Horde here in Fortnite Save the World. In today's video, I am going to show you how to solo Challenge 2. So let's go ahead and begin with our hero loadout, and I will go with the one I've been using this season, with Base Kyle as my commander, and the Blast from the Past in support team. And as always, do not leave that slow field or that supply drop behind.
Bad news. The Horde is
All right, we're going to run out this way now.
So unfortunately, the forecast now calls for chaos, with a 20% chance of spontaneous non-existence. Good luck. Although I don't exactly know what you'll be facing out there, I'm sure you'll make me proud.
All right.
You have
So first things first, we're going to Rosie.
First wave. Good luck, Commander.
And we need to knock down some stuff around here. So we have a little bit of work to do early on. So let's get the base down first. And this taken care of as well. Want all of this off and clear. All right. Let's go here with our wall spikes. 4 heals attached on the inside.
Another wave of
4 increased on the out. And believe it or not, I actually like the slow field inside the build early. Go ahead and clear that wall off there for just a second. Let's get some electric fields popping. Just like this here. Clear out those husks a little bit. Get the upgrades going. There we go. All right, other traps that we're going to need here. Let's go with 4 of these. Comes our healing pads. Definitely want to get those going. And then we are going to rock some anti-air traps. And some darts too, believe it or not. And then I wait to get the base down for just a moment until I can get that upper area all healed. And then we're going to start working on some additional stuff here. All right, nice little start here. Slow field again. Let's go ahead and remove some other stuff here. That can be a land bridge, believe it or not, out there. All right, supply drop again. And everything is coming right into form now, just as it should.
Don't forget to repair. Commander, you won't make it out of there without supplies.
Okay,
Thankfully,
so
supply drops are inbound.
you have 2 supply drops until you were to lose an objective upon the conclusion of every wave. Now, my recommendation is, especially if you're on your own solo, you just focus on the one build that you like best and put everything and anything into it. But again, that's my recommendation. To each is their own. That's how I'm going to run it initially this season, and then when we start getting, especially when I'm live, we've got our teammates around and stuff, I'll go with the full builds if they request it, the high-level challenges. So, but overall, when I'm soloing, I just don't believe that the rewards that you receive for the difference warrant all that extra work, stress, or effort. So I just don't recommend it.
Stay in the fight.
Just in case we get a little propane action. You actually don't see a lot of propane here, though, believe it or not. Alright, so let me get these main areas somewhat upgraded. And then we're going to start working the wood around the build. And then I like to line this around here. On this particular map, just like we're doing here, you kind of follow it through the environment. Just like that there. And we need to go get our supply drop. Or drops. We only got the one so far. You do not want to leave supply drops behind, that is for sure, my friends. So the 150 this time. Or challenge 2. Now we're going to work our way down because, believe it or not, you could actually hurt yourself here on occasion, even on your hoverboard. So you want to be mindful of that. Early on, though, really not much to say. You know what I mean? We just got to work the build. Get the second layer out now. I actually do a double layer here. We'll talk about that more, but I like to run 2 layers. Break that down. Just like this here. This comes out here.
Impressive work, Commander.
Okay, a couple more balloons. Let them work up this way. All right, perfect. And then we'll run the other stuff above it. And then I want these other electric fields for just a moment. Should start working now. This is a metal corrosion wave. So at this point, I'll start including my second layer.
More husks incoming. You'll need to destroy the pillars to
This
end
is a
the
pillar wave, so you can take as much time as you need with it.
Don't forget, the choice is yours. Play it smart and hit those pillars with ranged attacks. Or
Then we already have the dark
go
there.
all in for a high-risk melee attack.
Everything looks right as rain to me. All right, then I'll seal this down. And we'll go with some electric fields in the pockets, if you will. So it is important on this wave that you consider the reverse 45. If you're running this style build, there's many different ways to build and trap Save the World without a doubt. It's just battle tested through and through. Frost Knight, Horror, whatever. Remember, do not edit your core walls to give the enemies a chance to aggro or become interested in that area, which they will. Okay, so that works pretty good for us. And again, that's just a recommendation. To each is their own with it. All right, so I'm going to go Rosie first. We're going to utilize it against the pillars initially. It's a very nice tool. Gives you some nice distance from the enemies. All right, so as soon as this goes, those healing pads out. Anti-airs. And then we're going to go ahead and extend this one here, and I'll put it down like that. And then this seals in. Some more healing. Actually, I just run it. I'm just gonna run healing all the way around this time. Okay. So we have about 38 seconds until our Rosie's back. I'm gonna go ahead and go work on some balloons for a minute. Let's get these knocked out. We will eventually get our bridges up. We'll want to do that. But right now, we're golden. I'm not in a hurry with it. And then we'll go ahead and continue to use our geysers. To our advantage, if we can. Without trying to fall, hopefully. All right. Do pay attention to your health. You'll take more damage out here during the wave. All right, let's head back. And there we go. Now, I should probably come over here for just a minute and finish this one off if we can. There we go. Perfect. Touch up the remainder of our walls here, make sure we're tiered properly. Gonna need heels attached spikes at the back of these walls too, by the way. So let's work those. I do take my time with the pillar wave. Every time I do a run, I highly recommend that you do as well. All right, let's go right here. And then we are gonna get our Rosie again. I'm gonna put it out here actually. Give us a little bit more space. And we're going to work on our pillars again. If you can, try to aim to the top of it so the husks don't get in the way when you're trying to shoot the pillar. Top third. Usually where I'm at with it. And then this here is going to have to come down eventually, but we'll get that in a bit. All right, so we look right as rain. All right, let's go ahead and extend now. All right, let's see where our Rosie's. About 20 seconds till bingo on that Rosie. Now, next level up, we'll get here. And then we'll go down another level here. All right, let's see where that Rosie's at now. Use that plasma pulse for the enemies, by the way, if you guys ever wonder, if you're watching my runs. Keeps the enemies off me while I'm moving and shaking there a bit. Alright, so that's a really nice third wave. We'll go finish up now. Just have a couple more little pieces I want to remove here. We got this over here to handle too. All right, let's seal the rest of this out. And then right over here on this edge, we can bring it down there if we want, but and then I do like to run darts out here. And you already have the darts out there. This can actually be dynamos here, believe it or not. Oh, well, I'll let that fall for a second, but they're not supposed to go there. Another ridge out, but... Alright, so we're going to build out now this way. So we're going to drop down here a bit. Okay, this here though, I need to be out a little bit more. That should be gold. And then this here, you're going to have to seal all this to include out there, believe it or not. I'm not even kidding you. They will throw that far out. The flingers will. Yeah, let's continue just to get everything upgraded. Looking good. Smooth. Nice transitions. Walls are all holding great. Zapper's working. Electric field's working. We have 2 layers up now. Darts are all popping. Let's go with some more electric fields out of here. Start the extension a bit now. I have a few more. Good. Some more damage. All right, let's see what else I can make here. All right, let me go finish that shield up top, and then we should be out of here. I would, at a minimum, get your shield done if you can. Take your time, if you're willing. I am willing. I always am. I never rush this. Get some healing out here. You need to go up 2 tiles high here. I think 2 is... Yeah, 2 is about good on anchor. And then we'll just bring it all the way back here. And then we'll anchor in the back. Then you're going to run darts through here. On that bottom section, that underneath and through the sides and electric fields. You can throw tires up in here. And we'll just absolutely shred them. Alright, so that shield's good there. Now again, I do like to take this time on 3, and some people are like will question that, but again, you guys like when you're doing this mode, like don't let anybody influence your playstyle, or all right, do what works best for you and what you feel comfortable with. I always say that it is not a competition. Some reason to save the world, it becomes a competition all the time. I've never understood that, people. Just can tell you that they would probably work their way over here as well, but we're going to go ahead and put these floors here for a minute. And again, I don't mind if they walk up on that secondary level of the shield. It doesn't bother me at all. All right, I feel pretty good about this, so let's go ahead and move in. And let's go find that last pillar. And let's be done with it. See if we can find where it's at. And this here, these aren't supposed to be here. I'm sorry. I meant to put them out. I kept getting hit, but I wanted to put them right here. As the enemies drop down, you can shoot darts and down to the dynamo sound walls if you wanted. And there's our pillar over there, by the way. I've seen it all along. I just wanted to be patient with it. Alright, so down we go. Let's get out of this wave. Again, I like the plasma pulse for the enemies around me, not for the monolith or for the pillar itself.
We've got a break.
Right, and now we have a really nice, strong, good quality shield here for the most part.
Is under attack. Just continue to work on this shield just a little bit more yet.
Well, that was nice. Actually, I had one of the supply drops drop on our head for a change. We'd have to go chase it down. That's a blessing in disguise. All right, so you want to, at this point, you want to make sure for wave 4, you're going to have 2 rotations of this. If you don't plan on defending all 3, you need to get your 2 balloons before that base falls. Otherwise, they'll disappear on you. And then we'll do the same thing again for the next amp, and so on and so forth. So you can get the maximum balloons early, so it puts more resources back in your pocket. It replenishes you from the big old shield you just built. Have your healing pads. We will build bridges and stuff in the future to make it easier in between the waves, but again, I have some other use for the material right now with the lava shield early.
I know. It's a nightmare out there. But if anyone can handle it, it's you.
That was a little too close for comfort, my friends. I'm going to tell you that right now.
We're taking heavy damage and need assistance.
All right, let me go ahead and get inside the... stay here for a second. I just want this to fall.
Our first base has just been compromised.
All right, let's go look for the balloons now whenever they fall in. Or balloon, excuse me. You're only going to have 1 now this time.
The storm has a new target.
And then we have to extend this drastically out there still. We got a lot more juice to put on this build before we even think about trapping it. Remember, you can shoot the balloons down quicker in the air when you see them. Doesn't matter on top search here. Your regular supply drop would go into your inventory a little bit better, but... All right, and then you're going to have another balloon theoretically right after this, right? So... after this one goes. But you have some time, so I'm going to go back to the shield now and get back on our build. Not miss an opportunity here to keep working. All right, like out here, right here. You need to take this all the way out to this way, and then we got to build up and above this structure right here. It is crazy how far the lobbers throw these days. And we'll just seal all this down up here. Just like that. And then I'm going to be working off and down and in here.
This is a tough fight, but you're my very best team.
And then we'll just anchor this all down. And we have another balloon after this wave.
Structures are taking damage.
All right, and we want that too high around. As you can see, I have it all built and ready.
The second base is down. Only 1 left. We have a break in the action.
And then we're going to run this and connect it all
Base
the
A is
way
under attack.
to what I built over here. All right, perfect. And then this should all match up now, right? I know it's crazy big on it, but man, it is so worth it if you are willing to take your time with this mod. You would not believe how much more successful you could be. Okay, balloon drop, and then we get trapping from this point. I would probably extend that to just OCD thing for me. Then we get the traps up, the waves start moving quick. Looks like we picked ourselves up a room sweeper.
According to our radar, the storm is real weird. And the suggested course of action is... shrug emoji? Should have read that one first. That's on me.
All right, let's get trapping. And upgrade. You can see here we have a significant amount of darts and things like that. So we are looking A-okay, my friends. So we gotta get our extension over here yet. More lava shield. It's like it doesn't end. Holy moly. Just in case this breaks. Now, right above that, I want a tire.
Supplies incoming. The storm has a new target.
Don't need anything there. Actually, you do not want that. That way your tires can drop down through there.
Another wave of storm creeps.
Another thing too, you don't really want to trap too early because then you're wasting your durability is going on those low waves that you don't need to be doing that on. So I wouldn't recommend it, but here's the time where you start taking to Okay, everything looks great. All right, supply drop. We need that balloon before the timer goes. Or before the eliminations. Now that we got that thunder coming in here, it's going to be real close, my friends. Ooh-wee. Do not want to miss your balloon loot. First weapon in will be the plasmatic for me. I still have that room sweeper though. I don't mind it. Nice little sneaky base game weapon. One of the best, actually. Talk about utility as well. So you guys kind of see what we got going here. Now I'm going to work on some more electric fields again. And then recycle this other stuff that we got here. I also want to make sure we get our defender pest going as well. That'll be something in the future.
A supply drop is on its way.
But here...
Base A is under attack.
This stuff will get ruined in the future, but for now it's good. We also need to start working tar pits. Did need that one there, by the way. And we'll throw the thunder down up here.
The storm's calling in the big guns. I don't know exactly what's headed your way, so be ready for anything. And I know that's impossible, but you understand my intent.
I got a boss coming. All right, tar pit's going to go in and out this wave too. They'll break this row eventually, but I'll start with it. We'll let them break that for a minute. I'll have a backup plan there. I'm actually shocked that that guy was still alive there somehow.
We've got a break. Heal up and repair what you can.
All right, let's go get our next balloon.
Supplies incoming. Base A is under attack.
I'll also have the pot shot coming out. And then from that, it's going to be defender weapons. I don't shoot much in the runs. I don't know if we mentioned that here. I usually do mention it, but I really like to focus on the tower defense more. Just my play style. We all have different ones. think everything was looking pretty good here. I need some traps down in the pocket, though.
We have a new enemy wave inbound.
It was down in here. I wanted to get some traps down in this area. There's a little area over here I want to hit. Yeah. I'm actually going to run tires here, slow them down. Just send them back here a little. Nope, that one does not need to go there. That's my bad. I'm actually going to go a double air here. And now they're going to start going down quick, so...
Stay in the fight. Base A is under attack.
I want to, off of this... I anchor this thing around. Really sneaky area where you can get some damage going if you're smart with it. All right, let's go see this balloon. Okay. We're getting to the point now where we can build our bridges across. We should, because I need to get them going.
We have an update from our chief meteorologist, and it appears.
But right now, I'm gonna keep running. Let's keep running. Let's see how this is working for us. Pretty deadly, huh? Oh, I think we can sneak in a couple more here. Let's freaking go, man. We're not going to leave damage on the table, that's for sure. Let's get these traps popping. Ooh, here we go. Some more damage. Just keep it coming, my friends.
You've got time to heal up.
Get some darts up in here.
The storm has a new target.
Absolutely. All right, let's get in here and see if what I've missed traps wise. Yeah, we can get some thunder going in here. Just in case the flingers try to come around this ridge, they could shoot across there a little bit. And these are tires here. Pillar wave coming.
husks incoming. You'll need to destroy the pillars to end the wave.
All right, pillars. Ah, I wanted darts. Trolls. So far, so good on everything. All right. It's 2 of them. Let's go ahead and drop a supply drop again. And then I need to go get my balloon, too. So we don't forget about that. There's always time for the balloon, right? Now, usually what I'll do is I'll get them down to 1 pillar, and then I'll go out. But I figure let's just grab it now. And we also need to start thinking about these. Get some ammo put away. Durability should be on point. We do have Harper in support. Got that trap durability going in the survivor squad. Smashers, but I'm going to get some more traps going here for just a second. All right, where are these? This, you're just going off instinct. You can't see anything. Got the survivalist going to help us heal as we're eliminating. Very, very good in all limited time modes he is. Even at the highest level, my friends. Because you're killing so much. You got to think about that now, right? There is so much damage getting thrown down here right now. It just... Look, it's not even going down. You will forget it. It's just... It's so good. Alright, let's double check everything. Dot the I's, cross the T's, so we're not overlooking any of these pylons, so we don't have to come back looking. Because they are kind of sneaky. I like those tires are going. Alright, we got a couple more. I'm sure they're probably on this back down in that pit down there. Yeah, here we go. Kind of figured so. You saw we trapped this in preparation. Can actually throw some more dart damage in here. Can actually throw dart damage out here too. Ah, they won't let me get it right now. I'd have to mess it a little bit. All right, so we're missing one. Let's see if we can find where it's at. They're hiding one on us, my friends. Somewhere. Now, I did build over that thing, but we didn't trap it. I want to point that out, but that was on purpose. What's going to happen is sometimes, if you don't have it, the flingers will work their way back up there. So I have it ready in case I need to go trap it quickly. Usually I'm running bridges, but I don't feel like we need it right now. I think we're doing A-okay. We don't have enough range. Now, usually when I get to about wave 10, 11-ish, we'll get those obliterators going. Might as well craft those now I'm thinking about it. Or get the pads and the ammo and all that. Our ammo's topped right now, so we're good there. Should get some electric field replacements. Tire replacements. Some darts are in. Beautiful. Could make some more anti-airs as well.
This is a tough fight, but you're my very best team.
Fire wave. Got some death bombs going. And as I mentioned, they start taking your builds, the death bombs and the stuff. So, nah, we'll wait. I'm not gonna put any more down in that right now. Troll. Zappers. Looks like we got some zappers out. We'll replace. Electric fields are needing a replacement. Oh, we got some darts here we can throw. All right, that's 11.
We have a break in the action.
All right, so let's go now with defenders.
All right, ammo.
And then we'll craft some more. Now, I do prefer, if we can, to work these defenders.
The storm's calling in the big guns. I don't know exactly what's headed your way, so be ready for anything. And I know that's impossible, but you understand my intent.
All right, where is our balloon? All right, we do have a boss.
Husk spotted.
We go take care of him. Just kisses the damage pulse.
Smasher.
Pickaxe him. We actually need... All right. Should be golden. I'm gonna roll it down the thing there. All right, those zappers. Okay, so this one here didn't pick up the balloon, but I'd like to make sure that that boss isn't a damage pulser. Okay. Way out there. Look at it. Okay, I'm going to build out on this one. As we start getting deeper in. For sure. Because your countdowns are going to be less and the enemies are going to be stronger.
Prepare for the next wave.
I'd be looking for a pot shot probably right about now too. We get a power cell again. And we are healing more than we're losing right now. Want to have a melee ready probably too in case you get a smokescreen boss. That'd be a nice smart move. And then we'll start mixing in some tires to slow them down a bit. Let's just close it off like this. Got riots and takers on me 1 second. With slowing effect. Now I should have metal up there with the water wave, but I do it for the in case you got elements, you know, whatever you got going, but alright, we've got some work to do out here. We've lost some traps out here. I need to get them fixed up.
Base A is under attack.
Just see how everything's looking. I think it looks pretty good.
You'll need to destroy the pillars to end the wave.
All right, so we got another pillar wave coming, and I've got to do the balloon. So let me go get the balloon first, and then we'll get the pillars at the end. Got bosses, of course, but I'm gonna go get those pillars. If you get the pillars, you don't have to worry about the boss. He'll just despawn for us. Alright, there we go. Again, I want to go ahead and get that in now. And then we should be able to pick up another power cell on 15, I think it is, if I remember right. And then we'll shoot the defender on the top. got standing in place.
Husk spotted. Taker spotted.
Tanky little guy there. All right. Let's get some wooden floor spikes. Craft my ammo. Some darts.
Taker.
Electric fields. Go some more darts. I like everything there. There's nothing to include. Let's get some tires up here. Just push them straight back. And then I have a couple electric fields here. All right, let me go ahead and clear these out now. Or clear them, excuse me. We'll just methodically go around, taking our time. Sneak in a couple more darts. Why not? A couple more electric fields. Why not? Okay, that one's good. Oh, they haven't been coming back up this way. Okay. They'll make their way around that. Ooh. Got a couple missing there. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna go drop my supply drop up here. All right, that's good. Let's get us a good fix out on the traps. Make sure everything is good. If we're missing any, we'll replace right now. Okay, everything else looks clean. Let's get these upgrades going. We're starting to prepare for our final waves now, but we're taking our time with it. Couple tar pits out. All right, give me a second. Let's heal. Takers are out. Okay. Still have to be careful, even though we got the passive healing occurring with eliminations, but those takers, they will still get you. Especially as we move up higher. Especially when you get to the 5. I'm gonna go ahead here and drop some ceiling drop traps on them. Mix that in with the other. All right, so that should take care of those. Here are a couple more down here. Yeah, we're just kind of looking for replacements on our traps now at this point, getting ready.
The wave is complete.
There we go. All these traps can be replaced now.
Base A is under attack.
Let's work our way through it. I'm going to go electric fields closer to the core for the damage. And then we'll go ahead and take a look what we got over here. Should be good. Just make sure we're not missing any traps. We got some electric fields out, so let's take care of those. All right, that's gold. There's a ceiling drop trap up here.
A new wave of husks is on the way.
And I like where we're ready. We are ready to rock and roll, friends. Actually, we have a couple of tires here we could drop. At our nature. Now, this is why I put that stone in there again. I like to mix it up against the core, alternating it. So I have both protections depending on what the husk might be, right? All right, I need to find that supply. Oh my goodness, that supply drop is way out there. Like way out there. Okay, well, we're good. Let's go on back. And we'll just take a moment here and just be patient. I'm gonna let my build work for me.
Smasher!
And if you hear those defenders not shooting, that means you've got a good build. Like, or if they're going minimal like that, then we are okay, my friends. So.
Smasher spotted!
No reason to be down there taking a chance of getting hit on accident. That's for sure. All right, oh, okay. Let's fix this up a minute.
Taker! Enemy down! Smasher!
My bull rush isn't ready. Dang it.
Smasher spotted!
I gotta get this leveled up. All right, I want to be ready on top of the bridge so that I can go get that other power cell. We can need it. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I don't have it yet. And we need it.
Smasher! Taker spotted!
We have a break in the action. A supply drop is on its way. The storm has a new target.
All right, so you got about a minute till it goes, but this last one here should give us, if I remember right, another power cell. And if I can catch it before it drops, that would be a bonus. And that's what we're looking for, friends. So we will go get that final. We have a lot of death bombing that coming in now.
The rescue team has turned the map right side up and are headed your way.
Smasher spotted!
So early on, I kind of stay clear. We'll let the build hold.
Enemy down.
Sure, we don't have any flingers coming in. Now, if I hear anti-air traps going, then I know that we have a breach in the shield somewhere, so we'll listen to that.
Flinger spotted!
Make sure you have tar pits ready. We'll make sure we have any electric fields ready that we have.
Smasher spotted!
So I got the smashers first.
Flinger!
Ah, here comes the bosses.
Smasher!
Okay, he's a vampiric slowing pool. All right, slow fill down.
Flinger spotted! Smasher spotted!
Let's see what we got over here. He's a vampiric. He's a damage pulsar. Okay, let's get him out. Let's slow him down a little bit. Okay, let's kill the other one.
Take her! Smasher spotted!
All right, placement's in.
Flinger!
Darts down.
Enemy depth smasher!
Zapper.
Smasher spotted!
And that's why I have that upper layer here. In case it goes down, right? It's all thought out, man. A lot of death bomb. All right, let's go get a heal.
Need a sniper rifle!
Well, you're going to be out of a sniper rifle right now, partner. Sorry about your luck.
Smasher spotted! Need a
And
sniper
same thing
rifle!
above here, right? We have that second layer here. All right, slow fill down. Remember, these guys aren't going to hurt us, right?
Take her!
So we don't have to worry about these guys.
Spotted!
We'll just take our time with them.
Smasher! Need a sniper rifle!
Come on in, my friends.
Smasher spotted.
Come on in and say hello to me.
Need a sniper rifle.
Where's that blaster? I see him somewhere.
Need a sniper rifle. Clinger. I need a sniper rifle. Smasher.
And that's a perfect run, my friends. Let's get the tidy going. And that would be our 150 Survive the Horde on our own solo. Challenge 2.